Greetings, Eric Johnson here with Fit for Profit. I wanted to come on here quickly and try to answer a very popular question, which is how much do we need to pay for quarterly estimated taxes? To answer that question, we first need to understand why they call them quarterly estimated taxes. And the reason is because for the current year, you do not know how much your taxes will be because the year hasn't ended yet. You will be taxed on your net profit at the end of this year. So, in order to make estimated taxes for this year, we need to look at last year's tax return. And so, what I've prepared is a very simplistic return or a scenario for last year for a business owner. Now, this scenario is for a single taxpayer, unmarried. They have no dependents and they only have one source of income, and that is income from their business on Schedule C. If we look at line number 8, we can see that we have $43,000 on line 8. It says refer to the Schedule 1. The Schedule 1 will show us that this income is from, on line number 3, is from business income attached to Schedule C. So we know that all of this is from the Schedule C. All right. So go to your 1040, which is the main form. Go to page number 2. And I want you to look at line number 24, your total tax. All right. Line number 18, by the way, is your federal income tax. Line number 23 is going to be your self-employment tax. So combined, this business owner had a tax liability of $8,600. So now that we know their tax liability from the previous year, we're simply going to divide this number by 4 and make that payment in quarterly installments. This number divided by 4 is roughly $2,200. So the deadlines to make your quarterly estimated tax payments is going to be on April 15th for the first one, June 15th for the second one, September 15th for the third installment, which is in a couple of days, and January 15th for the fourth installment. And if this business owner was to make those quarterly installments, one of two things will happen. If their net profit was higher in the this year than last year, they may have a small tax liability left over to pay by April 15th, but it's not going to be $8,000. It just may be a few hundred or maybe $1,000. Or if they had less profit than the year before, they may get a small refund. But the main point of this is to show you that you're going to base your quarterly estimated tax payments based on the previous year's tax liability. So hopefully this helps you. Again, knowing your tax estimates can be tricky based on how many variables are a part of it. This is a simplistic scenario, but this is the basic method you're going to use to know how much to pay. I hope this was helpful, and I wish you all the best.